Closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? To get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Achieve more taqwa. Okay. I'm not going to ask you in front of everyone what do we mean by taqwa. That's another lecture in its own self. Yes, brother?
Learn more knowledge, hopefully.
Ji?
Learn more knowledge.
Learn more knowledge. Okay, good. That's a good one. While I'm here, anybody else wants to raise their hand? Why are we here? Why are you here? Why are you, specifically yourself, why are you here? Yes, sir?
Self-betterment.
Self-betterment. Okay. People are being a bit shy. Don't be shy. Here you'll learn over the next few days that we encourage people to speak up, ask questions. There's no good to being shy. Yes, brother? So make the most of this Ramadan. Okay. How many of you feel already that the 19, 20 days or so that we've already had, we wasted them? That we have wasted them. We haven't really. Every year, before the month of Ramadan starts, we say this year it's going to be different. This year it's going to be a life-changing Ramadan for me. I'm going to do this amount of tilawat, this amount of zikr, spend so much time in the masjid. And we find that we've not been able to achieve majority of what we wanted to achieve. Not even probably a fraction of what our goals were. So carry on. Sorry, what else? Has anybody not mentioned something that they think, okay, I've come for this particular reason? Yes, sir.
It's actually experience Allah.
You've come to experience?
Experience Allah. Experience.
Okay. To experience that divine connection. Yeah, is that a good way of summarizing that? Brother, you're looking at me, I want to ask. You saying what he's saying? Yeah. MashaAllah. Okay. Anybody else from Aliwes? Achieve the closeness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As we get the gist of it now, why people are here, what is the main objective. Just to look, there'll be a lot of things I will share with you as we go along during these 10 days, but just a few house rules before I invite our Honorable Imam Qais to deliver the next session, is that when given the rest period, please rest. Because if you don't rest then you will be tired during the day when you're supposed to be awake and alert. And then you'll be nodding off and you will not be able to benefit from the sessions that we've got planned for you. So at rest time, it's important, you rest yourself and you let others rest. Because every year, we get a complaint that I'm trying to go to sleep and these people on this side or that side of the room, they're not letting me go to sleep. And this year, you're going to get into serious trouble because Uncle Iqbal there at the back, he's brought his stick with him and he's going to sort you all out. Is that right, Uncle? There he is. He is going to be policing everybody here this year. And so please make sure that you rest and also be mindful of other people, that you're not violating their rights if you're not letting them go rest when they want to rest. The sessions here, we just request that you come, you be here when the session is going on, not upstairs, downstairs, chilling out anywhere else. You are in the main hall or upstairs hall. If there's another parallel session going on, you'll be told which class that you're supposed to be in based upon your previous knowledge and experience. We may have a session for you here or upstairs. Wherever you have been allocated, you make sure you go and basically attend that class. And you don't need to make notes because we just request that you remain attentive. You can make notes if you want to. These sessions will be uploaded later on online. So even later on after the itikaaf, when you go home, you can listen to them again. And we will also guide you during the sessions as regards to when to go upstairs to eat and come back downstairs for the session. These will be all uploaded. There is a schedule, and I think many of you, as a schedule has been shared, has a schedule been shared with you on WhatsApp? No? Okay, that's fine. I'll double clarify that. Maybe, sometimes things change, so it's not best to have a rigid schedule shared with people. But we will guide you as you go along. Like now, I'll tell you that we're having a session up until Maghrib. then after Maghrib it's food, then iftari time it's food, then we're gonna eat the whole of our meal, then we come down to do our Maghrib Salah, and then we do some prophetic supplications every day after Maghrib, and then you'll have some rest time till Isha, then after Isha, as you know, it's Taraweeh. And so at each point I will be updating you as to what time we will be reconvening again in the main prayer hall. And we sometimes get issues where people are smoking in the building after iftari. There's sometimes go towards the back or sneak somewhere in the corner. You are not allowed to smoke in the building. This is so serious that if you are caught smoking, then we may have to ask you to go home, and you will not be allowed to stay here for the remainder of the itikaaf. So this is very, very important. As you know, if you're doing the actual sunnah itikaaf, you're not allowed to go out. So really, before you even came here, that's something you should have taken into consideration, that as a smoker, will I be able to cope inside here for 10 days without being able to smoke? And those of you who are doing in the Nawafil itikaaf, then by all means you can leave the building and smoke and come back, or whatever else you've got to do. And so a lot of these rules I'll be explaining as we go along. Each session is going to be really, really beneficial for you. Each lesson is unique, totally different. I can promise you, if you've not sat in itikaaf before, and this is the first time you've come here, what we are going to teach you, what we have prepared for you, is really mind-blowing stuff. Life-changing, I would say. Only if you take it on board and go away and implement it in your life. We're not here just to entertain you. A lot of the teachers that you see have spent weeks preparing these slides, these presentations, these lessons, so you can benefit. And this is not just to gain knowledge. Yes, it's good to gain knowledge, but the ultimate purpose is to implement this knowledge in your lives. And this will truly be a life-changing moment if you have come with that intention that I want to change my life, I want to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I want to develop myself spiritually and get that closeness and be able to live my life as in accordance with the best of creation, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So without further ado, I would like to invite the first speaker. It's Imam Qais, who is one of our senior Ustadhs and also a businessman by profession. And they are going to take the first session, which again is going to be sharing some knowledge and have an interactive aspect of it where you can ask questions as well. And the